Are you not entertained? Who's next?
There you go.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah. Saved all summer. Rare Canadian currency. Trust me on this.
Oh, wait.
All right.
Whoa.
Watch this. Watch this. Oh, look at that.
Okay, so maybe pool isn't my thing. I was looking to build a games room that my whole family could enjoy. Something modern, high-tech. What better place to gather research than the Rec Room, Calgary's newest gaming center. But I needed help from someone up to date with the most current gadgets and trends. I needed a professional kid.
Pop rocks. Awesome. Hey, Nathan.
Hey, Mrs. Hayden, what are you doing here?
Well, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do for my games room at home. So I've been looking for a professional kid to help me out.
Well, I've been a kid my whole life.
I guess that makes you a professional.
Yeah.
So tell me, what all do we have here at the Rec Room?
Well, it's 50,000 square feet, 9,000 of attractions and games, and they have over 100 of games within that space.
That's crazy cool. Well, why don't you show me around?
Sure.
Awesome.
Nathan seemed like a good resource. He showed me some highlights, and soon we found ourselves in front of the climbing wall.
Nathan, this is crazy. What is this?
It's an augmented climbing wall, and it works from that projector. It puts everything on the screen, and then it tracks your movements. So whatever you're doing, it will project the things onto it based on where you are to make it challenging or not challenging depending on the settings.
Can we do not challenging for me because I'm old? We don't want me to break anything. So you just climb up and like, is it to get to the top or is there something else you're supposed to do with it?
This is not the type of climbing wall that you climb up. You gotta like tap things sometimes, and then there's different modes where you do different things. There's a Pong mode and things like that.
The bat's cute. I want to try that one.
You have to whack it.
You have to whack them. Okay,
Yeah.
I can whack a bat. I can whack a bat, absolutely. I'm thinking this may be a little too tall for my basement, but we'll give the bats a try. But I'm thinking more the Atari mode where I can just kind of sit and you do know what Atari is?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Sort
what
of.
old people play, right?
They're
Keep
actually
showing
kind
me-
of worth a lot of money nowadays
Oh,
if you still have it.
Now you tell me, Nathan. Let's give this a try. I want to whack the bats.
Okay.
Awesome. Let's get us going. Oh my God, that was awesome, Nathan. But, you know, I don't think this is going to fit in my basement, so let's check out the rest.
Okay.
Awesome.
We left the climbing wall and tried our hand at table tennis, which got me thinking about homes with enough space for a table.
Hi, welcome to 46 Evansbrook Way, Northwest. I'm Sandra Loretta from eXp Realty. This is a beautiful modified bi-level with updates throughout. Come on in. As soon as you walk in, you'll notice the cathedral ceilings, but the high ceilings don't stop there. This home has an open concept throughout. It has brand new marble counters everywhere, and it is drenched in natural light. Let's have a look. There is engineered hardwood flooring throughout the whole home, which gives it a massive appeal. This kitchen is so open. You'll notice the lovely marble countertops, as well as the brand new stainless steel appliances, so perfect for cooking. One of my favorite features of this kitchen is that you can look onto the dining space as well as the living space. So while you're preparing your meals, this is going to be a great home for entertaining. Let's have a look at that living space. Welcome to the living space. These soaring vaulted ceilings make this space so open, so bright. I feel like this space can be enjoyed with your children, with your guests, and I know it's going to be a space that's going to be well used and well loved here in this home. Rounding out the main level is 2 spacious bedrooms and a full bath, and then up a few stairs you have your lofted master suite. Let's go have a look. One of the most unique features to this home is the master bedroom. It's lofted above the garage. It is naturally lit. It has a beautiful spa-inspired ensuite with marble countertops, a soaker tub, and a walk-in shower. If you have any questions about this home, you can get me at sandralarata.com. Thank you so much for taking this tour with me.
Back at the arcade, we finally played a game I recognized.
This is very cool. I recognize Space Invaders. This is like from my generation. Now, can I get Space Invaders on any of the machines for home now?
Yeah, you can get most of the retro arcade games on newer consoles, and they're actually not that expensive on the consoles. You can just off the store on the consoles, and you can get pretty cheap.
Very cool, very cool. Now, do you suppose I could get one of these ray guns? This is
probably
cool.
not.
Probably not. All right, Nathan. Now take me to something a little bit more futuristic. Got the Space Invaders. What's up next?
Well, this is just coming out now. It's fairly new. Is the virtual reality and thing.
VR?
Yeah.
Okay.
And all of that type of thing more.
They got something like that here?
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm in. I'm in. All right. Shoot. One more round, and then we'll go to VR.
Sure.
Awesome.
On our way to some virtual insanity, I thought about developing my basement. From inspirations, tips, and ways to keep up with my home's growing hot water demands.
Hi, I'm Doug Hayden with eXp Realty. Welcome to 31 Elgin Estates Hill, a beautiful Albie-built bungalow located in the heart of Mackenzie Town. 3-bedroom home, beautifully done, 2 fireplaces, air conditioned, the whole 9 yards. Let's have a look inside. Basically, you're in a custom home. We've got 10-foot ceilings on the main. There's a den up front, the bathroom up front as well, a half bath. As we walk through the main, the kitchen was designed in terms of an entertainer's home, so that it's a wide open floor plan. As you move through the kitchen, actually you have easy access to the pantry, which actually takes you into the oversized double garage. Moving through the home, you can see custom cabinetry throughout, oversized island with granite, really nice cooking space back here. And behind all this, you've got a beautiful desk with custom cabinetry as well. So everything is designed to kind of fit and work in terms of an entertainer's home. As we move through the main floor, out of the kitchen and dining area and into the living area, you're gonna see a beautiful feature fireplace. Beautifully framed back onto a park. We're gonna go have a look at the master bedroom, which also has views of the park, and a spa-like ensuite that most people would die for. So welcome to the master bedroom. Coffered ceilings with built-in lighting, wraparound windows with views of the park, and easy access to the beautiful spa-like ensuite. Got a beautiful soaker tub, got tile all around it that's custom, 2 sinks, and an amazing shower. Now let's go have a look at the lower level with the walkout. So welcome to the lower level of this stunning Albie-built walkout bungalow. Behind me, you can see feature fireplace, built-in cabinetry. We've got room for a big screen TV. Downstairs, we've also got the kind of what I would call a games room, or another big area that you could use for gaming tables, pool table, that sort of thing. And additionally, we've got the wet bar refreshment center, which gives you easy access both to outside, or when you're entertaining, maybe you've got friends over wanting to watch the big game, you've got that here too. I hope you enjoyed the tour, and if you've got any questions, let us know. Check us out on our website.
Hi, I'm Jim Powelson from Spot On Home Inspections. I'm also a member of APHIS. Today we're going to talk about developed and undeveloped basements. The first thing I do when I enter a basement is I use my nose and I smell for a mold or a musty smell. That would indicate to me a water leakage problem. This basement has no smell, so the next thing I would do is I would look for the furnace room. This is the furnace room in this home, and it's the heart of the home. There's lots of systems here that I have to look at, and so I'll spend a lot of time in this little space. Two things I should point out is the main shutoff for the water is right there, and this is the main disconnect for the whole home for the electrical. Now that I'm finished with the furnace room, I'm going to look at the rest of the basement. I can't see the foundation walls because they're covered with drywall insulation, so what I use instead is an infrared camera that looks for moisture issues. So here we are in an unfinished basement. Clients also ask me about cracks in the basement floor. This basement slab is actually not structural. The cracks are not an issue from a structural point of view, but they can let in soil, gases, and water. So before you finish the basement, I recommend these cracks be filled with a concrete sealer. So this is another area that I would point out to the client. As you can see that the vapor barrier has been damaged and the insulation has been pulled down. This will create a cold spot in the finished wall, so I'd recommend that this spot be repaired prior to finishing the basement. Thanks for taking this tour of finished and unfinished basements. See you next time.
Hello and welcome back to Canyon Plumbing. My name is Jason Chupik. Today we've brought Dan from Renai Tankless Water Heaters. We're here to talk about all the features and benefits and why you'd want a tankless water heater. What are some of the reasons, Dan?
Well, there's about 3 or 4 really good reasons, so I'll tell you the top 3 right away here. But first and foremost, with a tankless water heater, you're getting endless hot water, so you're never really running out of hot water. You can have the kid in the shower, you can have your wife's running the bath, you got the dishwasher going, and so maybe somebody's doing something else, turning on a tap to fill a kettle or something like that. So really we're ending the hot water wars, right? So we just simply don't run out of hot water. Number 2 is that they save a whole lot more space in your home. You remove your tank style water heater and you replace it with one of these, you're reclaiming a whole bunch of space. So this thing hangs up on a wall. I put my golf clubs underneath it now, so a little bit more storage. Number 3, and one of the really more important ones, is that this thing will last 2 to 3 times longer than a traditional tank. So you're getting 2 to 3 times the life cycle. They're about 95, 98% efficient, whereas your standard tank somewhere between 56 and 62. So we're 30+% more energy efficient. So some savings on your gas bills as well in terms of the efficiency that they're able to get out of them. Renai has put on board a pump, as well as in the box when you buy one of these, we provide what we call a thermal bypass valve that gets plumbed into your existing plumbing system at the furthest faucet. So in essence, creating our own dedicated return loop line without disturbing any of the home itself. Wow. So it can be activated in numerous different ways. Some of the more new technology that's come along is this Wi-Fi unit, and it's the Renai Control R Wi-Fi. It allows the homeowner remotely with a mobile app to control their recirculation. Well, thank you, Dan, for coming here today, and we look forward to see more of these units out in the market. Excellent. Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Jason.
All right, Nathan, best tour guide ever, but what is this? This is crazy. Like, I'm trying to figure out what am I getting strapped into?
Well, it's a VR, so it's virtual reality, and what you can do is you put the goggles on, and then you'll be able to see where you are, and it makes you feel like you're actually in it. And then this machine allows you to walk around in the place that you're in, and then you can see that you're moving on the screen through the goggles that you're looking through. And then once you go, and then you have these remotes, and those, depending on what game you play, they can be used for different things.
You know what, Nathan? Let's give this a try, and then afterwards, let's grab a bite to eat. Okay. Sound good?
Yeah.
Excellent.
As I ran in place fighting robots, it became clear that if I was going to develop my basement into a gaming center, I'd have to find a way to finance it. Luckily, earlier, I asked my financial and legal experts for some trusted advice.
Hey Jeremy, I'm thinking of renovating my basement, a media room, games room. Is there something that my mortgage broker can help me do to finance this renovation?
Hey Kim, awesome question. There's a few ways that we can do this. First, I suggest we determine whether it's a purchase or a refinance. By the sounds of it, you already own the home, so you're looking at doing a refinance. Again, as I mentioned, there are a few ways we can look at this. First, from a strategic point of view, I suggest we do what we call a cost of borrowing analysis to determine which method might work best. From there, we would look into a line of credit. Lines of credits now, keep in mind, interest only, great for the short term. However, we can look at a principal and interest component, so refinancing your existing mortgage, meaning perhaps taking it back up to 80% loan to value. By 80% loan to value, what I mean is 80% of your home's value. So for example, let's suggest your home's value is $500 and your mortgage is $3. Well, we can refinance this back up to $400,000, freeing up $100,000 for your renovations or improvements. From there, again, principal interest, we can look at fixed rates, variable rates, variety of options there for you. Your mortgage broker would be more than happy to share the ins, the outs, and to help you through that. Remember, as Benjamin Franklin once said, failing to plan is planning to fail. For more information, connect with us online at canadamortgagedirect.com or give us a call.
Hi, I'm Jeff Kahane from Kahane Law Office, and I'm here to talk to you today about games room and media room type stuff. So if you're buying a house, you want to make sure you get all the toys. No one wants to lose any toys. And what's important to know is the difference between a fixture and a chattel. A fixture is something that's affixed to the house, like the furnace, a window. And as such, you don't have to put it in extra into the contract. You get it, it's part of the home. A chattel is something that's just sitting loose, like a pool table or a shuffleboard table. If you want those as part of your purchase of the property, it has to be written into the contract. Make sure your real estate agent knows what it is that you want and what's to be included or excluded. Now, if you are buying something that has a home theater, which is really cool, there's going to be both components. The speakers, all built in. Those are fixtures, they come with the home. The fixtures that are going to be the TV, if it's built onto the wall, like a big screen. A chattel is going to be the equipment that you need to make it run. So the boxes, the drivers, the remote control stuff, you have to put that into the contract if you're going to get it. Otherwise, say goodbye, you don't get that toy. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again next week.
This is awesome. I am starving though. Can I swap you?
Sure.
Pizza for the salad? Awesome. It smells amazing though. I may still have a piece. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. You have been a rock star showing me around. I need something to settle my stomach after that VR.
Did you know they have a dual pizza oven that can cook a pizza in 90 seconds?
90 seconds, seriously?
Yeah.
90 seconds, that's crazy fast. That's crazy fast. You think you can eat that fast?
Probably not.
No?
And they also have one of the largest wood fire grills in Canada.
One of the largest wood fire grills in Canada.
Yeah.
That's cool. When we come back next time, we'll get something from the wood fire grill. But eat up, dude. This is awesome. Well, then we'll go down and check out some more.
As I wrapped up at the rec room, I reflected on a simpler time when my family and I would sit around the table and play board games. Earlier in the week, I discovered that there's a cafe in Calgary keeping this tradition alive.
Tell me, Metal Galaxy, when I heard that, I was thinking of a 1980s hair band.
Right.
So tell me about Metal Galaxy.
Well, you're not that far off. I mean, like most family businesses, Metal Galaxy starts from a labor of love for two things in this case: gaming, so board games, card games, miniatures, and metal music. So we combined the two actually to create this store. And basically what it does is it gives a space for people who love gaming and who love sort of non-commercial music and want to hang out, socialize, make friends.
What are some of the trends that you're seeing in board games? Because I
Right.
love the fact that this is
Yeah.
interactive.
Absolutely. So one of the first things I should tell you is that estimates range between 1,000 and 5,000 new board games per year. It's become very mainstream. You've seen them on a few, very popular shows on TV.
Yep.
You've seen them now at Chapters and at some of the really big box stores. So it's become a very mainstream industry. Calgary is actually one of the places where board games are designed.
Really?
So we have actually a really famous board game company called Roxley Games, and they have a few games that are pretty popular that are actually known around the world.
Awesome. Well, let's go take a look at some games, and you're going to find one that I can whip my team building on.
I promise I will.
Excellent. I'm familiar a little bit with this because my kids have this at home on my dining room table. Tell me a little bit what you can experience by playing this game.
So Catan is pretty much a new Monopoly. It's kind of a new classic. It's a very easy game to get into. It involves, trading resources and so forth, just like Monopoly does, but it's not as cutthroat. So you don't finish the game, generally speaking, you don't finish the game by hating each other, which is a good sign when you're playing a game.
Now I'm loving this one. This was so cute.
Yep. So Santorini is designed here in Calgary. Roxley Games, yeah, and they make fantastic games. It's themed around the town of Santorini in Greece. It's basically 3D chess, and it plays like chess, but it has actually more depth than chess because it has ways to add strategy and components to the game that chess doesn't have.
Yeah, this is awesome. I can't wait to dive into this one.
You should definitely try it.
Excellent.
Thank you so much, Kim. That was a lot of fun. Absolutely.
Awesome.
This was a lot of fun. Thank you so much.
All these high-tech games were fun, but they were exhausting me. With all the running and twisting, maybe a quiet media room would be better for me. I took some inspiration from a recent home tour and gathered some tips from A&A.
Hi, my name is Ryan Phelan. Welcome to 270 Evansmead Circle. This 2,300 square foot home offers 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, and a great living area and separate dining area. It also welcomes you in with an office or den right off the front, so if you have a home-based business, you're not worried about having your clients come through your home. Let's go check out the kitchen. This kitchen is awesome for entertaining. With center island and breakfast bar, there's plenty of seating. There's also a ton of counter space. This way you're not tripping over each other when you're trying to cook or bake. Tons of cupboard space, stainless steel appliances, and to top it off, opens up into a bright and sunny living room. My favorite feature about this home are the 2 large windows that bring in loads of natural light. This living room also offers a great fireplace, perfect for cozying up to watch a movie. Speaking of cozying up, let's go up to the bedroom. Here we are cozying up in the master bedroom. Again, one of my favorite features about this home is all the space. So whether it be entertaining downstairs or activities upstairs, such as sleeping. To top off the master bedroom, we have an ensuite bathroom with double sinks, soaker tub, stand-up shower, and walk-in closet. The remainder of the upstairs offers 2 generous bedrooms and 4-piece bathrooms. Now we're off to my favorite part of the house. It's movie time, and for me, like many others, there's nothing better than chilling out and watching a great flick. Now this home here is set up for your movie going or for your gaming experience with projector, screen, surround sound, and even noise resistant insulation. So you could just crank it up and you're not bothering the people upstairs. For more information on this home, I'm Ryan Phelan, and you can find me online. Thank you, and I'll see you again.
We're inside this fantastic theater room at Adara Technologies in Calgary. Are you thinking of incorporating a home theater in your new or existing home? Well, here are a few tips that you should consider. Size, sound, type of screen, seating, and lighting. Think about the size. The size of the room will dictate what is required for optimal acoustics. Also consider the surfaces of your home theater. Hard surfaces will reflect sound, whereas soft surfaces absorb sound, which affects your speaker's performance. You'll need to decide what type of screen you want, whether it be a fixed one like this or a motorized screen that comes down from the ceiling. You'll want to decide on what kind of sound. Here in this theater, they use Atmos sound, which adds a vertical layer to the sound in the space. You'll have to decide whether or not you want hidden speakers or visible speakers. Theater seating is usually staggered at different heights so that each person gets a prime view of the screen. You can have sofas, but why not opt for a motorized lounger where you can have a space for your favorite drink? There are so many options available. Media rooms are best when they're dark, but when it's dark and you've got staggered stairs like this, it's a hazard for tripping. So what we have here is strip lighting that are mounted underneath the risers of the stairs. Last but not least, you'll want to think about the amenities you might want in your home theater. Here we have a bar, and behind it is a counter that houses a fridge and everything that you might need for a fun viewing event. Even if you don't have the space for a dedicated theater room, there are so many ways where you can incorporate screens into your living space. They can come out from under the bed, be hidden inside cabinetry, or flip down from the ceiling. There's something for practically everyone here. Thanks to Adara Technologies, and see you next time.
It was time to unwind after a day of games, and what better way than to do that is with some wine and paint at Paint Night.
You know, it's meant to be social, first of all.
Yes.
It's meant to be a date night, a girls' night, you know, mom-daughter night. You have a glass of wine or two or a beer or whatever you want. And by the time you're done, you think, I can't believe I just did that.
Is it just here in Calgary, or where can we find Paint Night?
No, Paint Night is across the globe. It's an international network of artists that get to share their artwork, teach events, host events. You could be a painter in Calgary that uploads your artwork into the Paint Night catalog, and somebody in Texas could teach you painting.
What do you love about Paint Night?
You know, I love meeting people. I love that people come and they're completely nervous. They think that they can't do it. They show up, and at the end of the night, they're all of a sudden they're lifers. You know, the pencil crayons and the coloring and Paint Night and painting and anything creative, it's art therapy. It's popular art therapy.
Popular art therapy. I learned some great phrases. Thank you so much.
Thank you for
awesome.
coming.
All right, so be sure to check out paintnight.com, and let's just see how good your Bob Ross is. Well, it was back to work for me, but one question lingered.
How am I going to pay for this?
Homes and Lifestyles Canada is an independent production made possible with the support of Kahane Law, A&A Interiors, Canada Mortgage Direct, APHIS, Canyon Plumbing and Heating, and EXP Realty. Wardrobe provided by Nagel. Hair and makeup by Swizzle Stick Salon Spa. Be sure to stay connected with us for behind the scenes and amazing giveaways at homesandlifestyles.ca, and visit us online, Facebook, and Instagram.